It is nice to see you guys again. My fears, I do have quite some. Like, there's big ones for sure, but I don't want to talk about those ones because those are kind of abstract and kind of way more. I don't know. It's just different. But I'm gonna talk about the common ones that are basically applied in real life. Like, it's real. Like, fear of, let's say, spiders, for example. Some of you might have that. For me, it's a different case for fears. One of them is fearing nighttime, but it's not just nighttime. Like they just in the night. Oh no, it's extreme darkness, like super night. Like the moon isn't shining there or anything. It's just pitch black. Like you could just stumble on a tree and you may never know what was in front of you because you didn't see the outline or anything of it. It's just blind, like pitch black. Like if you close your eyes, type like pitch black darkness. It's one of my fears. That's one of them, and it's interesting because it could happen, it can happen. There's some good examples of where that happens, where it doesn't happen. It could be in the woods, it could be in the street. If some lights didn't work, then it would be super pitch black, and it would just be very hard to see, and it's scary because you don't know what's in front of you, what's around you. It's just extreme darkness. You're just right there. It's really terrifying to think about. I've only been there once as a little kid, but then I just quickly saw like a little light and I just hit towards it, and it was a house light, and it was nice. I was like happy when I got there. Happy little guy. Another one is being truly isolated. Just isolation. Like it doesn't matter if it's just isolation. Like no one is around you. Like no one's watching you. No one's there. It's zero. Like no people. It's just you in that area alone and just super alone. And it's just the animals, bugs. It's just alone, and it creates this eerie sense, and it's just strange, and it feels really weird, and just it feels different in a bad way, and I do not like it because you're just truly isolated. There's no one watching you. There's nothing around you. There's no people in that area, and it's just a weird feeling. It feels like something. Anything could happen. Just anything. And it's just scary to think about. Like a bear could come in and just destroy you and eat you or something. Anything could really happen. It's just terrifying knowing that. And if you combine that with the previous one, man, that is the worst nightmare I could have lived if that happened. Combine the last fear with this fear, that is the worst. But how I handle them, mainly realistically, how I handle one of those. If I was alone, like extremely alone, like for some reason, like let's say I went traveling in the woods or something, camping alone. I don't know why I would do that in the first place, but if I was in that state of trying to not figure out because I already know I'm scared, but trying to calm myself down and stuff, I would think of it logically first. Like I would think, all right, am I truly like this? Like it's almost like it's like really reassuring yourself, like the positive side of things. Like oh yeah, you could do this, and oh yeah, this that. It's kind of like distracting yourself, but it's also helping you on the way so you could know what to do. If you just think there, you have a lot of time. Well, sometimes it depends on the fear you have. But for me, if I was in that situation, I would think a lot. I would see what I could do, and I would then move on to reality check, which is it really happening? Am I really there? Is this happening? Is that happening? Like, is this real? Like, is this not a dream or is this not a hallucination? And that could be applied mostly for the fear of spiders or something. If you guys have that, you could use the reality check to see if it's like really there. It's like, is it like there? Like, is it a really spider? Or am I seeing things? You could use that. And for another one that I like to do is just stay calm. I know it's gonna be hard to stay calm when there's like a spider or I'm just alone, but just stay calm, be very calm. You could kind of be scared, but calmly. Just be scared calmly. Hopefully that helps. But as long as you're calm, you could really think, you could really see, you could really do what you need to do to actually go through this. And going through it is the process of making it out. You're not gonna be there when the fear that you see that is happening right now. It's gonna be as a memory, but it's not gonna happen again until some later down the line. And remember, it could be either worse down the line or it could be even better for you since you know how to handle it the first time. Like if you conquer your fear, it's gonna be different, and now you know how to handle yourself even better, better than what I just said. Like some examples of my experiences, like how I handle them, that's my. And if you know how to handle yours after you encountered your fear and you handled it and you made it out actually, like without running away or anything, then you know what to do better from yourself because you experienced it firsthand and now you know more information. So if you go through it and you actually really learn from it and reflect on it, then you'll learn more than what I just said, and that will be even better and more crucial for you since it's you that you've been through and it's you that you know, and now you know how to handle it on yourself. You could do more and you could put more info into it and everything. So about your fears, I want to hear. You don't have to. You don't have to, but in the comments if you want to list your fear, not like all of your fears, just like either one or two. Feel free to tell me, and I will see and I will react, and not in a negative way. But for your fears, how do you handle the fears that you commented below, or how did you handle them in general? If you did experience your fear and you actually conquered them, or you went through them, or you took a different route, which is going to be interesting to hear about. And you could probably help out other people who are scared, and you could also tell them how you handle them, and then people down below could read them, like those comments that you put, and they'll be like, oh, this actually cool, this could actually help me out, and this and that. It's good to help each other out. Overall, just from my experiences, when you're facing your fear or you encountering your fear right now, or not right now, but later down the line in life, do a reality check, think logically. Like, is there any factors or this is going on or the bright side of things? Stay calm. You can go through the fear. You could face your fear, and you could learn more from what I just said. Experience alone is better than what I just said because you did your own and you know how to figure it out on your own and just reflect in it and do way better and analyze and do creative things. And just next time you face the fear, you're more confident, you know what to do, you can help others if they have the similar fear of yours. And also just do something that will kind of mask your fear, not like suppress your fear, but kind of like, I don't know, use humor or something, not like super humor, like just something that will kind of distract you off a bit from the fear. If you're intense, like super intense about the fear, like let's say it's the fear of the dark, and if you're in that moment, use something that will kind of bring a little bit of light into you, on you, something that will be positive for you, so you cannot be overshadowed by the fear that you're encountering. Kind of talk to yourself mentally, and it's gonna be okay and everything. You gotta help yourself a lot, and you need to trust yourself because you can really do this. You can make it out of the fear. And I believe you all. And with that said, guys, I love you all. Stay very safe. You really matter in this world. Please be wise. Please be respectful, ethical. I love you all. See you next time. Bye.